hao, welcome to China. While the Mercedes-Benz F-Cell wall drive is now in one of the fastest developing countries on the planet, EcoTrack will take a closer look at the state of the environment in China. Beginning in March, China's Premier Wan Jiabao announced an ambitious 5-year plan for increasing energy efficiency and curbing carbon emissions, and a reduced target for economic growth. But the industrialization and the heavy reliance on coal as a primary source of energy, surprisingly enough, is not the main environmental challenge China faces. The major culprit for oil pollution is agriculture. According to a Reuters news report, agriculture was responsible for 43.7% of the total chemical oxygen demand, COD, a measure of organic pollutants in water. China's rural area, with more than 600,000 villages, produces more than 9 billion tons of wastewater and 280 million tons of household rubbish per year. Hi, I'm Anita Anthony, and you're watching EcoTrack. The Mercedes-Benz F-Cell wheel drive and the 3 B-Class F-Cells caught immediate attention when they showed up on the streets of Shanghai. For China to reach its goal and significantly reduce carbon emissions, fuel cell cars could play a key role. According to the World Bank, China invests $15 billion in vehicle electrification versus the $3 billion in the US, and China will overtake the US in sales of electric vehicles by 2020. But China has set a high benchmark for its environmental goals. As the Chinese saying goes, every journey begins with the first step. To encourage the Chinese to recycle chopsticks is one such step. More than 100 trees a day are used to produce disposable chopsticks. Trees that could be easily saved, as Christian Stories shows us.
I meet creative director Lim Bun-sang and his colleagues from DDB China, an advertising agency who invented the idea of the chopstick tree for China's Environmental Protection Foundation. 30,000 pairs of used disposable chopsticks were recycled to create the sculpture that was then displayed in several busy restaurant districts. But as huge as the effort was the success. The campaign received coverage from 110 local and international media channels. Of course, people's environmental awareness simply is not as big as it is in many Western countries, says Lim. So it is quite obvious that actions like this one will do better to create this awareness than just plain information.
Creating environmental awareness is key to achieving more sustainability in China. As the nation is growing and people's lives are changing faster than anywhere else, it is important to lay the groundwork for environmental consciousness. To do exactly that is the objective of Greenovate, a broad network of sustainability consultants, engineers, students, marketers, and educators. One of their projects is Gecko. Christian tells us more about them.
When Greenovate founder Michaela Chladin in late 2007 told her friends she wants to create an organization for sustainability consulting and education in China, some people just laughed about her. But Slovenia-born Michaela and her Chinese fellows strongly believed in their ideas, says Michaela. Because ecological improvement can mean economical advantage too, and there's a growing spirit in China's businesses. The non-profit part of Greenovate is Gecko, which means Greenovate Environmental Challenge for Kids Outreach. Free, innovative educational programs to smaller city high schools in China, inspiring young people to become environmental ambassadors to their communities. He loves best who loves last, and now it's Michaela. Greenovate as a consultancy is doing well, and the Gecko program has become a huge success. It has reached out to 10,000 students in 42 schools across 10 provinces so far.
To start with some sustainable family values and start establishing this common sense back has to do a lot about your perception about nature, environmental services, what it provides to you, and how you can enjoy it if you conserve them.
The launch of the Mercedes-Benz F-Cell World Drive through China on April 22nd closely coincided with Earth Day, just one day later. Shanghai turned out to be an ideal place to bring people from all over the world together on Earth Day. Over 2,000 children and their families, representing 31 countries, participated celebrating an Earth Day and engaged in environmental education and other activities, such as seed planting and designing fashion from recycled materials. The FCL tour will now be heading west and will drive along the historic Silk Road that connects Asia with Europe and has been traveled on for thousands of years. As the B-Class FCLs drive through the vast rural areas of China and through the Gobi Desert, Christian will collect the stories driving China's environmental future. While fantastic ideas, such as the one created by architecture firm OFL, are certainly eye-catching, they may not be the most tangible route towards a greener China. OFL's vision for the new Silk Road is made up of two main elements: highly sustainable and habitable towers and a vast railway system. EcoTrick will take a closer in-depth look at the state of the environment in China. To make this happen, we will bring you the next episode of EcoTrack in 2 weeks on May 13th.
I had wonderful Shanghai-style dumplings already, I had a 1-hour foot massage, and now it's time to leave our FCL for a minute and try some alternative ways of transportation.
好，师傅，我们走了，快一点啊！
See you on the road!